It's fall now, and everyone can agree summer didn't stay long enough. It felt like it was here for about a month, then autumn suddenly replaced the warm sun with thick clouds and shorter daylight. It all followed with a long week of pouring rain, wind, and that dreaded cold air. Talk about sudden change. Some things in life you just can't stop from happening. Things just happen to change. Nature reminds us often that there are things in life we can't control. We either change with it or suffer the consequences. Either way, we always have a choice on the matter. Now, many have asked, when is change necessary? Oftentimes, it's a very difficult decision for many because it involves taking risk, entering the unknown, facing new challenges, and exploring new territory. You have to be mentally and physically engaged and conditioned properly to endure the process of change. When a client takes the initiative to schedule an appointment at our wellness center, that client most likely has been contemplating on change for a while and then finally took action when their desire for change was strong enough. Embracing change is about taking charge of your life and being ready for new challenges and new goals. This is when growth takes place. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. By Frederick Douglass. Change is a process. One must be patient because it comes in multiple steps. Many are afraid to make change or quit during the process because the mind is focused on the expectation of the outcome and not what they will gain from the process. This kind of thinking will increase doubt and fear of the decision to make the change. I'm going to share signs of when to embrace change, so here it is. 5 signs that signal when to embrace change. 1. If you feel disrespected, whether in a romantic relationship or at work, being accepted, recognized, and heard is critical to good mental health. If others put you down and you're feeling disrespected, then it's time to explore your options because no one has to accept abuse. If you can think back and see that you have communicated your needs or desires repeatedly and there's no action being taken, then it now becomes your decision to make change happen. This decision is important to maintain good mental and physical health. You will also see that in taking action, you will gain happiness in your life. Number 2, if you experience consistent boredom, you might be ready for a new challenge in your life if you find yourself bored with your school, job, or relationship. It's your responsibility to examine and evaluate your life. It's also up to you to create new opportunities to position yourself to be challenged. Growth takes place when you allow yourself to experience discomfort and learn from new experiences. Oftentimes, it's easier to take a familiar route than to enter the new route, which if you don't take, you'll never discover if it's shorter, more efficient, less expensive, or more worthwhile. Don't allow yourself to accept a mundane life. Number 3, when life takes a sharp turn. Accept the unexpected and embrace change. The sharp turn here can be bad news about your health or someone you love. It can be related to finances or employment. Sometimes we are not in control of the situation due to someone else's actions or decisions. Sometimes it could be a sudden change of weather or a sudden loss of a loved one. After allowing yourself to experience your emotions due to the sharp turn, you're now presented with a choice. You can either stay in your current state or decide what is best for you moving forward. There's always an option. Side note, when you are in a long, dark tunnel, you might not be able to see the light, but know that the light is at the end of the tunnel. It's harder to walk down the tunnel alone, so seeking help from a friend, family member, and a professional in tough times is highly recommended. Number 4, when nothing is changing. When you keep doing the same thing and experiencing the same unwanted outcome, then it's time to embrace change. You might have been raised with great values and beliefs that working hard, never giving up, and being patient will produce results. These beliefs sometimes can hold you back from making necessary changes in areas of your life that can produce results right away. When you keep putting in the same effort, like working more hours for extra income, you might run into the feeling of being burnt out. You will not find joy in what you do if it's taking away from other areas of your life, and you'll soon realize that working hard is just not enough. There has to be a big shift at times to gain the results we're looking for. Evaluate your goal and what it might take to achieve it, then lay out steps to getting there. But if nothing is changing, then change it. If your desire is for growth, then you must be planted in fertile ground or be willing to nourish it by unknown. Number 5, when opportunity is absent. When you want more in life, you know you have something more to offer, then you must allow your gifts to come through. Follow your passion and take that plunge to discover ways to make it happen. Let your voice be heard. Oftentimes, we allow our past experiences to identify who we are, allowing negative thoughts to come through in a little voice that says, "You can't do it. You will fail. You're not good enough." To help with your confidence, go to networking events that are related to your interests and see how you fit in and make relationships with people in the areas of your interests. If you identify additional skill sets that will be helpful, take action to educate yourself, whether attending a workshop, evening class, reading books, etc. Do whatever it takes to show yourself that you're taking yourself seriously and honoring your desire. Opportunity will present itself one day, but you must be ready for it by being prepared with the skills needed. I believe that it is important to routinely set new goals as we mature and experience different stages in our life. This requires constant adaptation to change. As we meet our short-term goals, we create new ones that will lead us to our larger goals. This pattern continues to help us stay engaged and active in living the life we truly desire. This is what we embrace at Art of Wellness so that we can help others experience freedom in health, relationships, and personal growth. If you're finding yourself in need of change and you need professional assistance in creating action steps to achieving it, then I'd like for you to contact us. If you're not in the area, don't worry. We offer phone and Skype or Google Hangouts sections. So underneath, you can click schedule with us and we can start from there.